bullet of mass m hits a block. So this is the bullet, and this is of mass m. It hits a block of mass m. The transfer of energy is the maximum when, and this is happening elastically. So therefore, the transfer of energy is maximum. So this is going with the velocity, let us say v1, and this is at rest. Now, in a collision which is elastic, what happens is that when the transfer of energy is maximum, so here the energy is half mv1 square. Now the entire energy can be transferred here. Okay, this entire energy can be transferred to this mass when this this capital mass is equal to small mass. Why? So I'm writing here elastic collision. What happens is that when both masses are same, the velocity gets exchanged. Okay, so that means what? That this was having the velocity v1, this was 0. So now this will become 0, and this will have a velocity v1. So we can see that the kinetic energy which is possessed by small m is 0. So therefore the entire kinetic energy is transferred to capital mass m. Okay, and we can prove this also. Okay, so we have let us prove this also. So this is small m, there is capital M, and this is going with a velocity v1. This is at rest 0. Now this is v2, and this is v3. Okay, so the collision is elastic, so therefore E is equal to 1, which is equal to velocity of separation divided by velocity of approach. So velocity of separation is v3 minus v2 divided by velocity of approach, which is v1 minus 0. So therefore v3 minus v2 is equal to v1. That's first thing. Now we have the momentum conservation equation. So m v1 is equal to m v2 plus m v3. This is the second equation. Okay, so now this v1 is given. Now we are trying to find this v2. So here we substitute v3 as v1 plus v2. Small m v2 is equal to small m v1. Okay, so we have v1 common. M minus m is equal to v2 m plus capital M. So thus v2 becomes m minus m divided by m plus m into v1. Now the transfer of energy is maximum. So the energy possessed by m will be maximum when the energy possessed by m, small m, is the minimum. So v2 minimum should be 0. See, one thing is there that it is elastic collision, so therefore kinetic energy will not be lost. So kinetic energy initial will be equal to the kinetic energy final. Okay, so now since the kinetic energy final is fixed quantity, which is half small m v1 square, So therefore, if it is least possessed by small m, then maximum will be possessed by this capital M. So v2 min is equal to 0. There m is equal to m. Okay, for this to be 0. So therefore, again C is going to be the option. Thank you.